So this is my CL500. It's a 2001 CL500. The trunk stopped working when I pushed a button inside the car or on my key fob. It stopped opening. And what I discovered was that every time I tried to push the button on my key fob, I can see that this disc type thing that it's being held together by a clamp, that disc was opening slightly, and I can hear hissing noise, like pressurized air or something coming out of that round disc. And so I took this lock out. It's pretty easy. I just had this screw here and this screw here. There's a plastic covering here, and it's held together by some plastic rivets that were pretty easy to pop out, and two screws right here. And then the one thing that I just wanted to show you that I didn't want to break was this long piece. This long piece here, see if you can see it, has kind of have like I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's like it's kind of like it's got lining here, a lining here like a screw, and it fits into this. It's kind of dark. You can't see here. Let me try to get a flashlight. So, right there, it was inside of that. So, and there's a cover on it that it's bendable. Just open it up like a clip. See this piece right here folds down, folds up. It's a clip. So I just popped it open with my finger. I didn't even need a tool to pop that open. And when I opened it, you can get access to the metal rod. This, where it has the teeth up here, that was lying inside of there. You can see the corresponding teeth in the plastic in here, and I used a piece of masking tape to create a marker of how far that metal rod reached inside, so I would put it back in roughly the exact same spot, right? You don't want to put it into, you don't want to put too far, because there's more. You can go further. You can go further up this teeth. Behind this masking tape, you can put the metal rod even up higher. And I was worried if I don't put it back in exactly the same place that the trunk wouldn't open properly. So I used a piece of masking tape to mark the end of this metal rod. So this metal rod here, the end, that would go right where the masking tape is marking that this plastic holder. So and what I did was to fix this cylindrical, it's called an actuator. To fix it was I just super glued all the edges. Like you can see the super glue in the shot. It's put super glue all around. I mean, it's a cheap fix. If it doesn't work, I'll just buy another actuator. I saw on eBay that it's roughly about $75–80 to get an actuator used. And what I used was I just used this Gorilla Grip and this Gorilla Grip super glue. What I liked about this particular brand is this particular one. Here, I'm just gonna put this down. Just twist this off for a minute. Twist it. Okay, there we go. All right, twist it. What I like about this one is that there's a brush inside. So let me put this down for a minute. See, look, there's a brush inside I can use to brush into all the crevices, little narrow crevices of things. And I noticed that on the actuator, I can actually I can actually put the brush right into little crevices and get the super glue really nice and deep in there. And then I used a metal clamp. You probably have to be careful if you use plastic clamp. You know, plastic can bind to the super glue. So on the bottom side, you notice that I don't have the blue rubber covering on the bottom because that's where I was worried that the rubber would adhere to the super glue. So I took that off. Now it's just metal, and I've been clamping this all night long. And this morning I'm gonna put the lock back in and see if that works. And I'll put that on the video too if it works. Okay, so it looks like it worked. I reinstalled it. So just push my key fob here. Voila! So I just put these two screws back in and put it back into the original position. I noticed that you can slide this back. If you loosen this, you can slide this lock back and forth. And I just used on the metal side of this underneath of the hole. Looks like the screw had made these screws had made some pretty visible indentations from having been tightened in the same spot over and over in the years of this car. So I just tightened them back in the exact same spot, and looks fine. So I hope this video works for you. Hope you guys you can get this done yourself, and all right, hope you like it.